give you praise, you give me sweet talk, saying that I'm your number one. But I know you lies, your lips are moving. I heard me a boy turn him into a man now. Then I had to let him go. Now 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. Cause I'm the best baby, but they never got a kid. 1, 2, 3, they're gonna run back to me. They always wanna come, but they never wanna leave. Axes and the O's, the harm me. Let go of the harmony to let them know they won't let go. Axes and nose. Hi guys, we are again in my bathroom. I think my bathroom is like my favorite place. So yeah, anyway, so I had to come on here and just like talk about week 10, and I know I skipped a lot of weeks like recording, but I did read my weeks and I did some of my tasks in some of my morning pages. I did, but I just didn't have time to like record and just like give you guys like a recap of how the week was. I think at some point I just wanted to focus more on the book than just like come on here and like really like put on the camera and just like record. One day maybe I'll like read the book again and then I'll give like a proper insight and how it felt. But for the first time reading this book, it really it gave me so much perspective on my creative art, and I know I'm so unblocked. Like I'm not as blocked as I was weeks and months ago. I know for sure right now, as I sit here, I know for a fact that I am very much confident with my art, with my creative, with my content creation and stuff like that. This is why I sing, dance, I draw, I do funny things, I do anything, because I know like I'm very much confident. I think the only thing that I'm actually really lacking now is that I am not always like motivated to do anything. I'm not motivated to sing, I'm not motivated to dance, I'm not motivated to draw, I'm not motivated to write, I'm not motivated to do content. I'm just like not motivated all the time. So sometimes it's really hard to just get that confidence and that willingness to just do the thing and just like put it on the internet. Because I feel like for me, I don't really, since I don't have like a lot of resources and people really supporting me like that, I just have my platforms and I'm trying so hard to like really build. So like yeah, I think now I just really struggle with like a lot of doubting and a lot of like motivation, but I'm not like as blocked as I was because of the artist way, the book The Artist Way, and I'm not as shy as I was, and and I think a part of me really is healed. Not a lot of it, but I know most of it, at least, at the very least, most of it. So I'm actually really grateful for this book. Now that I'm finishing, I'm like in week 11 now, and this coming week will be the last week that I read the book, and then yeah, so I'm gonna give it like 6 months of me just like not like 6 months of me not like reading the book and just me creating and pushing myself and just like staying consistent and trying to like level myself up and creating what needs to be created, upskilling myself, and just keep working on my art. And then maybe after 6 months I come back to this book and of how the experience and everything's gonna be. So yeah, so guys, this is week 10. I'm just gonna share it with you guys, and yeah. So as for week 10, I noted down stuff. So this is probably gonna be a ramble because I wrote this a while back and I really don't remember what I wrote. So bear with me. In week 10, we talked about recovering a sense of self-protection. Julia says every creative person has myriad ways to block creativity. Each of us favors one or two ways, particularly toxic to us because they block us so effectively. For some, I think my brain just logged out. For some people, is food. No, for some people, food is a creativity issue. Eating sugar, fats, or certain carbohydrates may leave them feeling dulled. Um, hmm, I can't see. Oh, dulled, hungover, and unable to focus, and just like blaring. So mine is definitely social media. I think I have a thing where I I invest so much in, not invest, I consume so much social media. I'm so much on TikTok, on Instagram. I'm not really on Facebook like that, but TikTok and Instagram are probably what I would say are my creative blogs, or something that just kind of like really drains me. And I'm not saying this as in like the two platforms are bad places. It's just that I spend so much time on this, on social media, and just like comparing and just looking at what other people are doing and how they're succeeding, and I'm just here like, sitting in my mother's bathroom and I'm just here like, when will I when will it be my turn? So I think I spend so much time in consuming the wrong content, let me say. Yeah, I think when I'm also involved with someone like romantically, it kind of blocks me in a way that I invest my time. So I invest my time. I invest so much of my time in a person, and then that I forget to just like focus on me and my creative art and just like what I really love like doing, and I just like invest so much in this person that I end up like adjusting my life or my ways for them, and I don't like that. I want to be around someone that motivates me, and um, clearly it's just someone that is just there to like uplift me and is a good input in my life, and not, it doesn't really like, I want someone that pours into me as much as I pour into them, and pour into my art and motivate me and not shame me for it or whatever, that kind of things. We also spoke about drought. This is actually how I felt for the last 2 weeks, and I keep saying I don't want to come on here and just like preach about being sad and all that, but these are like really like my emotions, and if I don't put them out there, then they're always gonna be with me. So I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. My bad. I'm sorry for being a sad person. I'm sorry for being a sad girl, a broken girl. But I'm trying. I'm generally am trying to heal and to be better and just to like move past my trauma. So this is the only way I feel like I can do that. So just bear with me. For the last 2 to 3 weeks, I've been slacking in my morning pages, and that's mostly because I'm constantly tired, and so when I wake up, it's too late to do them. Also, I've also been slacking in my tasks, and that's because I'm constantly tired from work, so I end up sleeping. And now I know this sounds like excuses, but I just don't know how. I just don't know where my energy goes to, and I kind of wish I didn't pause the book, the book, and I just pushed through with reading the book, with writing my morning pages, and just doing my tasks. Okay, so what I meant by that is that when I started reading the book in March or April, somewhere there of 2025, I read it and I was very much like consistent, and I was pushing myself. And then in May or June, I paused. I just stopped reading the book because so much was happening, and then I got back to it. I think that was my mistake, to like pause and then go back, because now I didn't have the same motivation, I didn't have the same strength, I didn't have the same willingness to like read the book and continue. But I still pulled through, which I'm proud of myself. So yeah, and the fact that I'm always just like so tired when I wake up in the morning to go to work, I'm just always so tired. By the time I'm awake, the time is already going. I need to like get ready, and then by the time I'm back home, it's too much. I'm tired, and I just don't have the strength. And that is like from Monday to Friday, and then in the weekend I just have like, I'm so tired. I take Saturdays off, and it's just like I'm just resting, and then Sundays is when I'm like preparing for the weekend. It's just too much. That's why I felt like I was going through And then it kind of made sense that I was going through this, because now in week 10 we speak about drought. In a creative life, there are dry seasons. The drought appears from nowhere and stretch to the horizon like a death valley vista. So I think I was going through the drought season, and the fact that I actually pushed, I'm actually proud of myself. And yeah, it continues saying, life loses its sweetness, or works work feels work feels mechanical, empty, and forced. We feel we need we feel we have nothing to say, and we are tempted to say nothing. These are times when the morning pages are most difficult and most valuable. During doubt, the morning pages seem both painful and foolish, and they feel like empty gestures, which is true. There was a week where I really just went without writing my morning pages. I actually genuinely do love writing morning pages, because it's like once you get those first thoughts out of your head, you can start off fresh. But it's just the tiredness. I'm constantly so tired, and it gets to me, and I'm just like, and then when I wake up and I'm tired, and I don't have time to like do all that, because having to just write 3 pages takes up like almost 15. I don't know about other people, but for me it takes like 15 minutes, and those 15 minutes I'm supposed to get ready and get dressed and all that. So it's like, yeah, and I know I could wake up way earlier, but like I said, I'm always tired. Also, I don't want to push myself too much. I don't want to put myself in a situation where I feel so exhausted and feel so like, I just don't want to push myself so much. I want to enjoy the moments. I want to be kind to myself, and I want to like treat myself like I'm a precious item, I'm not too harsh, I'm not too hard on myself, and I forgive myself when I make mistakes, and I rest when I need to rest, and I create when I have the energy to create. So yeah, so there's a task that we have to do. We have to mention, it says, what habits do you have that get in the way of your creativity? And I say, doubting myself, being hard on myself, and judging myself, consuming a lot of internet, or a lot of, I think I should have said consuming a lot of bad content on the internet. That is the truth, and that is like my habits. And then another task says, make 3 promises to yourself and keep them. So I promise that I'll keep believing in God, I will keep creating, and I'll put myself before anyone else. So the rest of the task is just other things. I don't know if you guys took something from this video, but I think if I had to convey something from this week 10 in this video, is that in the midst of you going through your drought season, where you feel like nothing is worth it, you don't want to say anything, you want to give up, you're literally just like so drained and always so tired, be kind to yourself. Don't be harsh on yourself, don't be hard on yourself. Rest when you need to rest, and yeah, and then when you have the energy, when you have the time, and you're not so tired or whatever, keep creating, and just keep putting the content out there, even if it's like bad or whatever. Like, just put it out there, keep growing your platforms, and just believe in yourself, and always just keep praying, and keep thanking God for the smallest things. So I think that is just like what I want to get out there. Yeah, anyways guys, for those that are reading the book, and if you guys are like this far at week 10, please let me know how you guys' experience is. And yeah guys, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I shall see you guys in my next video. So I love you guys. Run fast from a day job, running fast from the way it was, jump quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm not